What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Early Edge in 5. More best bets for the night in sports. And I tell you every single day, if you're not watching Early Edge in 5, you are literally costing yourself money. Now, let's bring in the stars of the show. Before I tell you exactly why, we're running 4 wide today. We've got the Speculator. We've got EC. And oh, look who else has joined us, our 5-tool player, AB. Now, Speculator, none of us are math majors like EC claims to be. But if we would have bet $100 yesterday on just the picks from this show, what would we have won?
Would have been $609 total.
What did you just say?
$609. Just follow us blind.
$609. Follow us blind. 4 straight winners. Also, a plus 209 parlay from EC. And EC, I got to give you credit. All 3 plays, all 3 of them, won by double figures.
No, actually not, Coach. Illinois won 69-60. So they only won by 9. Ohio State got some garbage at the end. But yes, very, very close.
That's right. I stopped looking when it was like 15 points. And
it was like 19. Yeah. And then they got it to 9. Yeah.
Oh, it was very, very nice. So great job. AB, pressure for you today. We're perfect yesterday. We were perfect.
Coach, no pressure, no diamonds, man.
All right, let's get into it. And I tell you what, I feel like I'm repeating myself every single day because I am. Because every single day, there's a little green check mark next to the man with the beard and the nice coiffed hair to the side and the man who's been living in NoCal for some time now. Was that quite the introduction? Lead data scientist Speculator, start us off. What do you like today?
Oh, that was a great introduction there, Coach. Every single day, I expect you to get better and better on those intros. But we're going to hit the under again tonight. 3 unders in a row. We can do it. We're doing Jazz at the Blazers, under 239.5. I think we actually have this on here, 240, but the line just moved to 239.5. SportsLine AI is predicting 235.5, giving you a 4-point edge. The expected slow pace of the game is what puts me on the under here. The Trailblazers are 23rd in the league in pace, and Dame is 6th in the league in percentage of isolation plays at 4.9%. Add in the fact that the Jazz are on a strange 1-game road trip, and then they go back to Utah for a 5-game homestand. This could be a game they just try to get it over with and very much don't play up to their full potential. In the last 10 matchups between these 2 teams, none of them have gone over that line, but you know how we've talked about this season has a lot more scoring than usual. So we'll just look at the small sample size of these last 2 matchups this season, both of them 231, 227, 8.5 and 12.5 below this line. I like the under again tonight.
Oh, man, I tell you what, you do it in so many different ways. Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it's a late sweat. But it's always a W almost every single time. My man Sean in the chat says, I love this damn show. Guess what, Sean? So do we. However, Rex says, EC always stresses Coach. Truer words have never been spoken.
They have not.
If you've been watching the show, because EC, we've been doing the show for a minute. That's how it's grown so big. I mean, you weren't here, but AB was here. And AB, he mastered ruining my flow. So today I thought we'd just work it into the show. So AB, let me come to you for 1 college basketball pick, sir.
Yes, sir. You know how you hear those, betting promos on the radio, like you could, make a play on this game like it's already been played. Well, you know what? Our play tonight is like you could make it as if EC's already scheduled a date for tonight. We're going to take Houston UCF over 127.5. And why we're doing it is this: Houston coming off that ridiculous loss. They've got to get that taste out of their mouths. And you look at UCF, they've surrendered this number in 4 of their last 5 games. Essentially what we're betting on tonight is UCF gets to 55 to 60 points. That's it. If they get to 55 to 60, we are covering this number. We might smash this number because Houston is going to put it all over UCF.
All right. Well, hang tight, AB. Great Chick-fil-A nuggets today, but you, sir, are not done. Now, I'm going to go next, and mine's very, very quick. Nuggets, Bucks, let me check my notes. Over 232.5. The Bucks have just been playing faster lately, scoring a lot of points. They went over 150 against Detroit the other day. And the Nuggets, well, the Nuggets have been struggling. They just won against the Pelicans by 1 point, and they only scored 99. What does that mean? That means they're going to sit in the locker room tonight, and they're going to talk about how they need to play up-tempo, get things going. So you put these two teams together right here, right now. We'll sail to the over, 232.5. AB, let me come back to you because it's never too early to get a play-in on the championship games on Sunday as the numbers are always moving. Back to you.
Yes, sir. All right, so we're going to start here with the 49ers at the Eagles. All right, we've got 3 plays. First, we're going to take the Eagles' first half, team total over 11.5. We're going to take the Eagles' second half, team total over 11.5. You're looking at the most explosive offense in the NFL in the first half of games this season. And if anything happens, quite frankly, we have a nice hedge and double hit opportunity in the second half. We're also going to play Jalen Hurts' longest completion over 38.5 yards. Let me give you a nugget here. All right. Jalen Hurts led the NFL this season in completion percentage. All right. Passing touchdowns and passer rating in passes that were 25 yards or longer. The 49ers defense, bottom 5 in every single one of those categories.
Oh, man. Boom. By the way, some of you are talking about Jokic may or may not be playing. I've seen it change all day. I actually like the Nuggets better for overs when he doesn't play, just like I like the Mavs better when Luka doesn't play. They just play faster. Now, it might take 25 points off the board from Jokic, but I still like it. And this is more about the Bucks really than the Nuggets. The Nuggets will play to the speed of their opponent. So I'm still going to stick it. And if it comes down for us 2 or 3 points, that's even better for us. All right, now, EC, I've made you wait long enough. You can't possibly do a money line parlay 2 days in a row, could you?
Oh, Coach, we're going right back to the well. I mean, yesterday was so great. And, I just want to dedicate these explanations to Jonathan in the chat, who I'm glad you made money off my picks, but he says that I'm full of something when I give my explanation. So I'm going to try to keep these short and sweet for you. We're going with a money line parlay of UNC Asheville, VCU, and Furman. Now, UNC Asheville's won 6 in a row. Presbyterian has lost 7 in a row. It's pretty easy, right? So you got to stick with the big home favorite. VCU has won 10 of 11 and 3 straight over George Mason. That's why we're going to roll with them as like a minus 400 home favorite. And Furman, now this one's interesting. Samford, who they're playing, started out winning 7 in a row. Then they lost 7 in a row. Now they've won 8 in a row. Furman is 2 back in the Southern Conference standings. And I know that Zach Attack has a play on SportsLine for this game, but I'm going with Furman as a home favorite to get closer in those Southern Conference standings and hit my 129, a smaller money line parlay than yesterday. And then we have to go with a college basketball over-under. Wouldn't be a early edge in 5 that I'm on if we don't have some random college over-under. Well, we're going to go to VMI and UNC Greensboro over 132.5. And the reason I went with this one, well, VMI doesn't defend on the road anymore. They've given up 80-plus in 5 straight. Greensboro has dropped as much as 120 on some school named Warren Wilson. Believe it or not, that's the name of a college, I guess, on December 18th. These two teams played on January 11th. The total combined was 129. I like it when the books the second time around go up. That means you should know something. And each of the last 4 seasons, the second game between these two teams was higher scoring than the first.
I just realized, gentlemen, what EC's problem is. Just realized it.
Yes.
So we've been talking about his dating life, correct? Yeah. And how a lack of second dates. And I figured out you're just not making the women happy. What do I mean by that?
I pay for them.
Erica in the chat said, EC, can I get 2 overs? Please. She asked very nicely. You gave 1.
I'll tell you what, Coach. I actually looked into AB's pick earlier today. So I would second that. If I were to pick a second over, I actually like that Houston UCF over 127.
And if Erica was here right now, she'd say, oh, I feel like you're just giving that pick to make me happy.
Accurate. But, Coach, I always pay on the first date. Always, 100% of the time. I'm a gentleman. Always, believe it or not.
Erica, I apologize on behalf of VC. I apologize. I would have given you 2 overs. I guess between the 2 of us, we gave 2 overs. See, now we're starting to pick apart. Now we got to lay the foundation to get you back up in the dating game. Just say yes.
Good luck
That's
with
what
that.
I've learned. That's what I've learned.
Did you say on the morning show that Crystal was working on something?
Yeah.
Or is that for buckets?
For all of you. for all of you, and Buckets.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
she takes it very seriously. And, well, AB's at the top of the list, but you two are right there. All right. Now, AB, I can't possibly have more picks from you, can I?
Oh, you can, Coach. I tell you what, me and EC together interrupting your flow and bothering you. Yeah, I mean, this is top notch. And let me also say this. It worries me a little bit that EC just broke down that the Virginia Military Institute has stopped defending on the road. I'm a little frightened by that one. All right, so let me say this. And lastly, Erica, if you want a man, I tell you what, I'm hitting you with 5 overs today because we've got 3 more plays here. We're going to take the Bengals team total first half over 10.5 at plus 110. They have outscored opponents 68-7 in the first half of games over down the stretch. We're also going to play the Bengals second half team total over 12.5 at minus 110. Lastly, and you know what? Actually 6 overs because Patrick Mahomes over half an interception at minus 120. I worry about that injury. Not that my man's not going to play. He's going to go out and give it everything, but his mobility outside the pocket, it does stress me a little bit. So there you go. Erica, you wanted overs? Bam!
Brian says this has quickly become my favorite show. Hey, we just like to have a hell of a good time. And by the way, EC, this is how it's done. Erica says, it's cool, Coach. You know you're my boy. That's how you get it done. That's how you get it done.
Knife in the heart, Erica. Knife in the heart.
She's here every single day. She's one of our absolute favorites. Love her so much. And with
Rex,
that being
Rex just got me.
That's true. That's true, Rex. That's true. Oh, we got some good ones today. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap, courtesy of AB doing double duty. How about that? EC's on that was the funniest joke of the day. VMI, UNC Greensboro over 132.5. Then another money line parlay. Let's put these 3 together. UNC Asheville, VCU, and Furman plus 129. Then speculators on the Jazz Trailblazers under 240. Very scary, but not for our lead data scientist. Then if you're going to catch with me, just one play today, just one. Nuggets, Bucks over 232.5. Then AB literally unloaded it all today. Houston, UCF over 127.5. Eagles first half and second half team total over 11.5. Jalen Hurts, longest completion. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, where you at? Bengals first half team total over and second half team total over. And Patrick Mahomes, you talk about a knife in the heart. Damn, AB. Damn.
You know what? Here's a note, though.
Yeah.
Usually Patrick Mahomes, like the games he throws interceptions in, he wins almost all of them. And here's another one real quick. I'm gonna interrupt your flow 19 times in this one. Patrick Mahomes has played now total 12 postseason games in his NFL career. 10 at Arrowhead. The other 2, Super Bowls. My man secures that number 1 spot.
That's what you call a flex right there. That's what you call a flex. Away game. What are those?
No, we don't do that around here, son.
No, right here, it's home or it's nothing. Kind of like EC's dating life. Okay, so that was a good one. Damn, I love this so much. I hope you do too. Damn it. It's supposed to be fun. You're allowed. Oh, you guys are so great. There's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these in 5 tickets straight to the pay window. For my entire crew, love them all. 5-tool player AB, my man EC, and the speculator, always bringing it strong. Do not let the nice guy act fool you. The man's a savage. I, of course, am the coach, just trying to run this train and keep it on the tracks. It's never easy. Here at the early edge, where sometimes, yes, these days, only sometimes do we do it in 5. Good luck.